Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to Siralim 3. Let's continue our little adventure. So, right, we were having trouble with this boss, weren't we? I couldn't beat the boss. Even with the power of my mighty... Saya the Grave Leper. This thing is getting like 228 attack power. That thing is very impressive. I do love my Leper. I might want to replace Shadow Carnage, because I'm having trouble with bosses. And status effects don't help with bosses. Oh, good to see you, Vincent Nadeau-Lacroix. Although the status effect thing, it's really cool, but I think I need to focus. And then also the Siren. Like debuffs. Buffs are one thing, but debuffs don't work on bosses, do they? I don't think they do. Alright. And I was saving up essence, right? I could trade for essence. Well, let's just see. Oh, no, I hadn't reached 18 yet? I haven't reached 18. Okay, well then let's keep going up. Let's keep going up. I forgot. Okay. Yeah, we just got to a new area. So, that's right. I had beat a boss. Alright, yeah, we're doing okay. Okay, you cannot communicate with Erebus, Goddess of Darkness, until you attune yourself to the alternate realm. Seek it out immediately. Is that it right next to me as usual? Is that it's supposed to happen? Because it's happening to me for every time. I feel like I'm getting super lucky. Good, you made it. We don't have much time to spare. You will need to find and destroy this army before it can be mobilized. King of Siralim. Okay, good. Objective complete. We got new monsters to potentially fight and or capture. It's all death. That's right. It's all death. Nice. Yeah, we wanted death creatures. We never entered a death area. So, Lush Licks. After your creature's attack, they afflict their target with a copy of their debuffs. Again, as fun as that sounds, debuffs are not the way to go. This creature's attack deals 5% more damage for every 1% of the target's health that is missing. That could be useful to kill boss opponents. Good to see you, Fast Race. Welcome back to the stream. I don't know why I paused between that. Alright. Through the gloom, your creatures deal 75% more damage to the targets that are above 95 health. This trait does not stack. That would be a good starter as well for fighting a boss. Useful, but... And your creatures always have mend. Now, I really like that, but I think I already have extracted one of your cores. Maybe I should get a tree man on my side, because everyone having mend would be a good idea. I like that idea. Alright. Especially because that would really help my Moo Moo, which is a hilarious name. The name Moo Moo always makes me think of that outfit that Homer Simpson had to wear when he was, like, really obese. Alright, yeah, just attack something. Really taking my time with my first action here. Alright, so we'll take some guys out. We'll still extract cores, but I don't really have any interest in any of their cores, is the point I was making. Just do the good old-fashioned shell burst and stabbing. Oh, somebody silenced my siren. Alright, screech! Alright, yeah, we can just brute force these guys. Should be fine. Alright, we'll extract from you. The Pit's Wrath Lord. Then whatever you are. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, good. And it's good that you get healed after combat. What is this? Next battle, your creatures attack immediately! Alright, so yeah, I think I've decided that I probably want to switch out Shadow Carnage. Although I do need a life creature in my party. Just to make take effect. There was a certain effect I was using, right? Where I was transferring life spells to everyone. I forget exactly what the combination was there. What was that combination? I want to make sure I'm not screwing up things. It's been a little bit. it was an aspect that somebody had, right? I know the goblin or the imp here shared shell burst with everyone, which is why I was keeping him. The owl allows me to cast spells twice. The siren has the life spells that somebody was letting us transfer to everyone, but I forget. Oh, it was one of those traits, right? Yeah, there's so many little features that I'm forgetting. The traits. Okay, creatures. Traits. Somebody had traits of share all for one, right? No. Center of the universe, that's it. Okay, so I gotta keep the owl and the siren, or have some sort of other life creature in my party. I could take the unicorn back, actually. It's funny, because he was good for boss fights. Well, for now, we're gonna keep this party as it is, but yeah, some sort of other life creature. We're probably gonna replace Shadow Carnage and our life creature for another life creature. That's what I'm shopping for, as it were. I'm in the market for these things. And then if we finally get breeding, then we can definitely get some good upgrades, so. Basically, we can keep the party as it is for now. It's okay, but there's certainly plenty of areas to grow if I need to beat a boss. Alright. Ah, immune to vulnerable. Okay. Absorber of vulnerability. Sounds nice, I guess. Anything else I want to get here, or should I just teleport to the next floor? It doesn't hurt to power up a bit. Explore everything. Yes, I think, well, I don't know if you can sell them for resources, but you can certainly, if it's anything like Dragon Quest monsters, like breeding monsters just generally will improve their stats. Like if you take really powerful ones, breed them together, you'll get like a brand new creature with like better stat growth. So if you just keep breeding and breeding, you'll get slightly better monsters forever until you beat the game. Was how that game worked. Now, I don't know if this game's like that game, but basically, I feel like breeding was going to be one of the keys to winning the game, because you can just, like, it's basically a way of resetting your creature's level and powering up again. So a way to grind for more power. But I do have my Leper, which can gain infinite levels, apparently, so one way or another, there are multiple ways to just grind your way to victory in this game. So I am playing on the harder difficulty, but I'm gonna try to avoid grinding too much unless I need to. But the options are there. This game is fun though, I like it. But these normal fights, we have these normal fights on lockdown, so I'm just kind of skipping through these fights. We just, you know, we have a very effective strategy of like breaking their defense and then just punching them. That works. If that doesn't work, then I'll actually get involved, but at this point, we've got a very solid party for typical fights. Because we inflict negative statuses on them. We have debuffs. But the debuffs don't work on bosses, so I tend to get stonewalled by bosses, but for day-to-day combat, we just generally are just destroying our opponents. I don't have to worry. It's amazing, and this is like a new area, so your items are yours forever to keep. And death doesn't have much of a consequence in this game. But yeah, this game definitely learns a lot of good lessons from a lot of games. So, or is there a harder difficulty level? Did I put it on the, I'm not sure if I did put it on the highest difficulty level. Can you change it? Mid-game? I kind of forget. I want to double check that, because, again, I've been playing so many different games that I forget what, sometimes I do make mistakes. Considering it's an RPG, maybe I didn't put it in max. To do that. Oh, I can't. Yeah, okay, you're too wounded. I think you can change the difficulty level mid-game, right? I want to double check that just to make sure. I'm not just like saying that. Options. Wasn't there like gameplay? Was that where difficult? Or no, you just did that at the beginning. I can't remember. Oh well, I make no guarantees what the difficulty level's at because I can't remember now. That's okay. Anyways, you can keep an RPG difficult, or was there no difficulty selection for this game? I guess we'd have to look back. But a way to keep a game difficult is to progress through the game rather than grinding. So we're going to try to do that, and if I get killed, that's fine. You'll find that the dark isn't quite so dangerous when your creatures already thrive in it, but alas, your creatures can barely see a meter in front of themselves. Why don't I give you one of my dungeon shades to guide your way? Thank you. Nice. That could be our new monster. That certainly could be our new monster. We'll go back and we'll get that. That sounds good. Yeah, I honestly can't remember what I put on it, to put it on. That's okay. I have a tendency to do the higher difficulties, though. I can honestly say that. Alright, yeah, we can just destroy these. Those spitting pit worms are pretty cool, though, for how much defense they have. They have a ton of defense. And they drain their opponent's defense. I do like a creature like that. I was tempted to get one of those. More gems. Good. Should I have destroyed that rock? Probably. Okay, they don't reward much. Very mature. Okay. That's the achievement I just got, or apparently just got for destroying all these things. Congratulations, you destroyed things. It was an achievement for just destroying so much. Destroying pointless things. Well, we don't know if they're pointless or not unless you destroy it. And I did get brimstone for that one. Just click on everything. Alright, more enchantable things. I'll worry about what they are later. It's basically what you do in this game, is just interact with everything. Unless it's really bad. Like, there are certain things that are like miniature boss fights, but I would say that's the only case where I wouldn't interact with something, is just going in those particular doors. If you're not ready. Alright, more breeding recipes once we actually learn to breed. I might want to get that skeleton. Did we extract that skeleton before? No. Alright. I'll do that in a second. First, let's kill some of the other guys. Yeah, I think we got this. Okay. Let's extract that guy. Extraction successful. And we have that barrier. We have that barrier ability. Oh, that's okay, Fast Race. I mean, I don't know exactly what it is, but I do have multiple methods, so I'm sure you can figure something out eventually. But yeah, I still appreciate the intent. Nice. So we all have, yeah, Shadow Carnage killed something, so we all got buffs. That's nice. That is really nice when that works out, but the thing I don't like about Shadow Carnage's ability is that it's not dependable enough. It's huge when it goes off, but like, it only works on normal opponents, and only when they're already debuffed. You kill one of them, and it just, like, when it happens, it's like the fight is definitely over. You're basically winning. It's hard to lose at that point, but it's usually not the thing that turns the tide of the battle. It just makes it a beatdown, which is kind of fun. I can take out that pile of skulls. I don't care about that. Okay, let's go back. Back to next to get that shadow creature. Okay. So, what's it like? Dungeon Shade. Health 35. A lot of defense. I do like high defense creatures and high speed. Phase shift. After this creature is damaged by a spell or attack, it gains invisible. It goes invisible whenever it gets hit. Ah, nice, Fast Race. Thank you. Congratulations on your first super chat. A $5 super chat. Yay, I can donate, Fast Race says. Lol. Smiley face. So thank you for the $5 super chat. I like seeing that light blue. Very nice. Because I think, like, it's light blue if it's under like $1 or $2, it's like a dark blue, I think, was it? Yeah. So yeah, you got that better shade of blue, and it lasts. It's posted up top longer, so your chat really stands out. That which would certainly make it stand out more if the chat were more crowded, but you know, it's it's not really that crowded right now, but still, it really stands out, and I really appreciate it. And you're getting an extra shout out right now, so yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Fast Race. All right, so oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to leave. Shadow Carnage. Shadow Carnage. It's been good having you on my team. You look like a frickin' alien from Aliens with extra big fangs and weird frontal extra legs. Are those like hooks or extra legs? No, I don't know. You kind of remind me of the alien from Aliens, but with a bit more attitude. We're gonna have to get rid of you. Peace out, my friends. All right, and we need is remove the spell gems and remove the artifacts. Yeah, thank you. Okay. And now we will take the Dungeon Shade. We'll have to level him up. But I like the idea of a creature that goes invisible when the when things are down. When the going gets tough, I get going. I fade away. Now all we need to do is give him a way to revive our friends, and he'll actually be more useful. Otherwise, he's just gonna he's gonna be like a tank, but he's gonna let his other friends get hit whenever he gets hit, which, you know, but when he's the last person left, then actually becomes more useful. I mean, well, it'll be useful against bosses. I still like the idea. And then, should I change out the Siren for a unicorn? Back to the unicorn? Like I'd be going back to the unicorn, or, well, you know what, the Siren's fine. Siren, yeah, one at a time. One creature at a time, just because we're gonna need to level him up, and we can't be, if we trade out 2 creatures, we'll be too weak, so. Yeah, creatures. Let's give this guy the new, what does he deserve? This one has Ice Nova. Was that when you... That's right, when you taunt. Ah, you can taunt. Gain Berserk on hits. Yeah, give him that heavy shield. Good, so you're more defensive. Alright. Then he'll be Berserk and invisible. That's what a weird combination. Okay. Let's go. Help me! Someone help! It sounds like a... Help! It sounds like a very old man. Help me! He seems in trouble. I know you want to help him, Tiegon, but we don't have time for that. The army of undead grows stronger each passing minute. You signal to Erebus that you will not leave an innocent man to die. Very well, but understand that that man is not innocent. He's done some very weird... I mean, that you are putting the entire kingdom at risk... entire kingdom at risk in favor of a fool's errand. Alright. Wow. Wow, it really sounds like he's getting his ass kicked. Better hurry. I'm really getting the crap kicked out of me. This is quite a beatdown. The things they are doing are unspeakable. They're not attacking one at a time like in the movies. In the picture shows. Meanwhile, and when we had a good fight with the monsters, meanwhile, that old man is still getting the crap kicked out of him. Oh no! The monsters are doing very terrible things to me. And thanks, Fast Race. When you donate and you don't know what to write, you write that. Nice. Well, thank you, Fast Race. I really appreciate that. Another $5 donation. Awesome. Thanks, man. Well, that's certainly something, so. Oh no, my ghost died. You can't... Oh. The owl is silent. So thank you for that. I really appreciate that. All right, so yet another $5 super chat for Fast Race. And yeah. And you are dominating the top of the board. And that dungeon shade's powering up. Good. Maybe he won't die so much. What is his growth, by the way? That is important, right? No, I don't want notes. All right. Oh, here's a note. Oh, you can't see the text box. There you go. Fast Race is cool. There's a note for you. It popped up a text box for me. There's a note in the notebook. Oh. Wait, what happened? Okay. Well, apparently the note's there. That's so funny, the notes area. Oh, you had to buy a gift card to do it. Oh. Huh. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you went to the trouble. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. So thank you for that. I guess it must be like... It must... Yeah, there's breeding in this game. But yeah, I guess it must vary between the area when you're donating or something. I don't know. Yeah, because I think there's ways... Like I could do it through PayPal or something, or... I don't know, your bank account. I'd have to look at it. But whatever way works, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Alright, so... And what was I just... spell gems. Sorry, I was getting distracted. Spell gems. We've got, we've got to have extra spell gems for you, right? Death Siphon. When a target creature is killed and the caster... Target creature is killed and the caster gains 50% of its attack, intelligence, defense, speed, and current maximum health. So, I put that on there, and then if that happens, those effects... You a very good spellcaster? You've got good mana, at least. Alright, let me see your creature sheet. Or... There's a way you can see their growth. How did you see their creature growth? I forget that. Wasn't there a way to do that? It's not just on creature sheet? Apparently not. Oh, well, I forget. That doesn't matter. We'll see what the kind of growth he has as he grows. But usually you get an idea what it is with his default stats, but if you just look at the default stats, you can be quite surprised. Was it not in creatures? I really thought it was in creatures, though. Advanced information? Is it advanced? Yeah, that's where it is. It's advanced. That's advanced information, my friend. Whoa, you're getting advanced there. With that, asking what that kind of information is. About how much streams do you make per day? Oh, yeah, I do 2 streams a day, typically. It's been a while since I've done... I used to try to do 3 streams a day, but now I just do 2. And... Yeah, rarely do I do streams on Mondays, but just 2 a day. Yeah, just 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time, Tuesday through Sunday. That seems to be the schedule I've gotten used to, so... Yeah. Or are you asking how much do I make on my streams? Alright, anyways, so we got, because that's kind of different. That varies, depending on a lot of various factors. We'll, like, add revenue and stuff. I could get into that for a little while. Speed, defense. So this guy has a lot of health and speed, and actually decent attack. Yeah, that's not much intelligence, so... Yeah, that special spell that didn't rely on spell power would actually work out pretty well for him. Alright, greetings and hellos to you, my dear friend. I am Stoyakov the Riddle Dwarf, and if you manage to answer my question correctly, a prize will be yours. What class does the Drifting Shade belong to? Is that just the shade I just got? I'm pretty sure he's Death. Yes, very good indeed, my dear friend. Here's your prize. Good. You were a shade. Were you the Drifting Shade? I was forgetting that. No, you're the Dungeon Shade. Okay. But, makes sense. You shades. Good. And the skulls. cause there to be a you know, a special battle. That's fine. You get into an encounter, but we get some resources, so it's worth the trouble to deal with the skulls thing. Oh, that was the drifting shade. Ah, that's right. So what was the drifting shade special power? I didn't check that, did I? Or did I? Because maybe I want a drifting shade too. Am I just a fan of shades? Should I just get a full party of shades? Maybe. I've been making videos since 2008. I've been at it for a while. Quite some time. But I wasn't making videos like... I wasn't releasing videos like every single day until... well, until a couple years in. Like, at first I wasn't taking YouTube seriously. I was just doing it as like a side thing, as a hobby. And then I kind of took a break from it. Like, I went away for a year, and then I came back, and then, yeah, I've just been doing it, like, full-time. But yeah, 2008 is when I created the accounts. I was making videos semi-regularly at first, and I got a lot of... I actually did quite well at first, and then I kind of took a break for a while, and kind of, you know, I lost some people when I took a break for a year, just because... I had other objectives in life. I had other primary goals, and then I came back because I still was playing games. I just didn't have the time to edit them. I didn't feel and enjoy them as much. Yeah, I reached a point where I was having trouble enjoying it, just because it was harder to edit things back then and stuff. Just the software wasn't as good and took more memory and stuff. Where it's a lot easier now, and I'm just in a better place. So. Yeah, I took a break for 1 year and then came back. It was like a year and a half about. And then I kind of had to rebuild my audience a bit after that. But yeah, the channel's going strong now again. And I'm quite happy about that. So I forget how long I went before I took a break for a year. Like probably like I don't know, probably I was going for like a year or so. I don't know. I'd have to look up the exact numbers on that, but so your shadow or your creatures are 95% less damage when they are invisible. So that, I see. So the drifting shade would actually work well in concert with the other shade if you happen to get hit when you're invisible, but it's not very likely. So yeah, I looked at that. I looked at that before. I didn't look at the mummy actually. But yeah, thanks for asking, Fast Race. I appreciate that. But yeah, in some ways I wish I hadn't taken a break, just because, you know, maybe I would be doing better than I am now. But, you know, and if I look at it the other way, obviously I'm very lucky to have started as early as I did. Yeah, it's been a good run. I've really enjoyed it. I'm really proud of everything I've done. Alright, so it's cool that we have these extra debuffs. I can just, like, level up here really easily. In some ways, when I think about the old days, there are some things that I might want to do that I used to do back then, like do some of those old arcade games, maybe. Wait, oh, I have Scorn. I was gonna say, do you have Scorn and Silence at the same time? I was just jamming the button like crazy. And then you're invisible. Having a bit of that. That was weird. I thought that might be due to reverb, but I was having I was hearing this resonance sound. I don't know if that's something to do with the electrical system or something, but I was hearing kind of a humming noise that like, happens a few times. I don't know what the conditions are that are causing that. So I'm still hearing that when I turned off my microphone. Oh, I'll have to figure that out. It almost seems like it's something electrical. I don't know. Yeah, there's a small sound issue there. I don't know exactly what causes that. It's a mystery to me. Alright, the Gimp Touch. This creature attacks and deals 75% more damage and inflicts a curse for 7 turns. Okay. I like the damage thing, but the curse doesn't help me because it doesn't attack. It doesn't work on bosses, so. Yeah, no Gimp Touch for me. Oh, and I'm getting favor. I'm getting favor with the local god by taking out those skulls, so that's good. You know, I don't know if this shade is actually going to be worth it in comparison to having Shadow Carnage, because Shadow Carnage should have some good stats. Yeah, it's... Nightbot has certain conditions where it tells people the rules, like, basically, it's after, like, a certain period of time, and if the chat is active enough as well. So, sometimes it can feel like it's responding because the conditions have been met. But I might need to change the conditions under which it says that, because I just don't want it to... If it was just on a timer, if not many people were talking, then it would seem like that chat, or Nightbot is just like spamming the chat, so. It'll say it at the beginning of the stream and then like every so often just so people can see it. Yeah, one of the monsters scream. Are you talking about the imp screaming or the harpy screaming? Because they're both a little bit startling. Alright, next battle, your creatures go first. Oh yeah, we gotta find that old man. I was almost thinking about moving on to the next floor. It's like, let's just go to the next floor. I am still getting beaten up! Help an old man! Right, this is the floor? Or did I leave the floor that the old man was on? I'm getting sidetracked easily today. Yeah, it is a bit shocking, the scream. I think it's the harpy that we're talking about. One of my spellcasters when it has to attack. Is it this? The bird? Yeah, probably the bird. Probably the harpy. At this point, it's probably just Aaron. Alright, I can get more shade cores. And me, of course. Alright, I don't know why I winced in this battle. Like I said, I'm trying not to grind as much, but when you got this many status effects, it's like, it certainly does make all the fights easier. And we are leveling up our new creature. So maybe I have a little, maybe I can forgive maybe a little grinding. Oh, there's gonna be a lot of grinding in this anyways. Oh, there's the old man. It took you forever. Oh, I'm getting beaten so greatly. I've been being beaten so much in the stomach repeatedly. Why always the same place? Is there any reason you're wasting more time watching this old man suffer? Either rescue him or let's get moving. I guess let's get moving. After coming here, senses you. Oh, wait. Save him. Yes, please. Save me. They are just repeatedly punching me. They aren't going to finish the job. They are just bruising that same spot in the stomach. But it hurts so bad because they keep hitting the exact same spots. I mean, seriously. Alright, we finally saved this old man. What do you do, old man? How are you gonna help us? Wow, actually, one of them is quite powerful. Right, it was the one who likes to get revenge. Right, revenge for the dead creatures that we've lost. That guy. Alright. The man coughs up blood. Oh, don't worry, it's nothing. This happens all the time. More blood. My name is Benjamin. The traveling bleeding master. The breeding master. Awesome. I came finally. Master. It's good to see you. I came to this realm in search of rare creature eggs. You came to a glorified graveyard to search for eggs? What made you think this would be a suitable place for that? Well, you see, I'm not quite sure. Looks like he finally stopped vomiting blood. There's plenty of it caked in his beard, but you decide not to tell him. Say, you wouldn't happen to have any post-adolescent creatures, would you? If so, I can force them to breed and lay eggs. The creatures that hatch from the eggs will be able to grow more powerful than either of their parents. That's what I was expecting. Growth potential. Grinding forever until you get the ultimate creatures that are able to destroy everything with a flick of their wrist. Yes, sure, that sounds great, old man. I'll teleport you to Next right away. Now, wait a minute, I never agreed to. Too late. Heck, he's in Hex now. There's no time to waste. The army of the dead awaits. Let's go. Yes, that guy is creepy. Yeah, I guess it's because of the time. Or maybe there's not a lot of people searching for this game. Like, you know, sometimes the audience does depend on the game or just, I don't know, or just the time. You know, sometimes you don't get a lot of people. Reasons, yeah. You complete a realm quest and earn a handsome reward, or maybe I just didn't do the tags correctly into the video description. There's always that too. Maybe it's the thumbnail. You could always wonder why or why not people, but they can always watch afterwards if they don't catch it live. Yeah, holidays. But yeah, it's good you guys are here at least. Yeah, I can't wait to do breeding. We finally get to do breeding. To me, this is when the game really gets interesting. We're gonna make some awesome creatures. Now I can really revamp my party and power up big time. This should be like we can finally apply all that breeding knowledge. Or just wing it. Ah, thanks. I appreciate that. Thanks for liking the stream. Yeah, this is, to me, like, I kind of wish you had the option to breed the creatures as early as you did in Dragon Quest Monsters, because I think you could do it a lot earlier in the game, where I had to do quite a bit to get to this point, I feel like. Well, not a ton. Well, actually, I wonder how it compares. It's been a while since I played Dragon Quest Monsters, but in any case, I'm really glad that we're finally here. Plus, I had my Leper to get me through this stuff, so it's okay. It was alright. But yes, I'm just very glad. Yes, yeah, I only recently played 5th edition, but I played a lot of 2nd edition Dungeons & Dragons, and some 3rd edition's Dungeons & Dragons. I just recently played my first game of 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. I made a dwarf, or no, I made a halfling that was raised by dwarves, was his backstory, mind dwarves. And he had a false beard. He pretended to be a dwarf. He was a little bit shorter and a bit stockier than his average halfling, and no one could bear to tell him that he was not a dwarf. Like a halfling barbarian. So yeah, I liked playing him. That was fun. As I told you before, I can force your creatures to breed with each other. That way, they'll lay eggs. The creatures that hatches from the egg will be more powerful than their either parent was. I like how they say we can force you to breed. We'll force them. Just don't think about it. The process is quite messy. However, so I'm afraid that after your creatures lay eggs, they'll go away forever. A sad yet necessary fact of life. Wow, you're really forcing them. That's terrible. What the hell, man? The breeding is an advanced subject, so it's a good thing you have such a vast library at your disposal. You should be able to find a few good books there to teach you all you need to know about breeding. When you're ready to start breeding, just say so. All right. Steady there, man. Give me a second. With the help of the breeding master in the stables, you can breed 2 of your creatures together and they'll lay an egg. Breeding is meant to accomplish 2 things. The offspring has potential to be a creature you've never seen before. If one or both the parents are primed, they can pass heredities onto their offspring. Primed? You'll learn more about heredities later on. Okay. You can breed creatures either by using recipes you found during your travels or simply by experimenting. Various combinations. Be warned, after your creatures breed, they will disappear forever. Oh, you say you keep the items? Okay, that's good. Eggs can be obtained either by breeding your creatures together or finding them during travels. Do I have any eggs? Alright. Howdy! I can help you breed your creatures and make them lay an egg. To get started, you'll need 2 creatures, and there's a small fee of 500 brimstone and crystal, of course. 2 creepy bailouts. Bailouts, yes. I have no idea what you're talking about. There's nothing creepy about, like, I don't know, a monkey and a slime, or a mana vortex, you know, breeding, or a unicorn, or any of these things. We're gonna be, what do we want and how do we, well, yeah, let's like look at combinations. Oh wait, I don't have any, you don't have any creatures that match the combinations. I've discovered a lot of combinations, but that's fine. Okay, let's do it. All right, so, like, I had a summer aspects that got to level 14. I'm guessing higher level parents make, in a lot of these games, higher level parents meant better children. I'm not sure if that's true. Like, you carry over some of your base stats a little bit. So I'm gonna take the summer aspect, and maybe the unicorn, or maybe Shadow Carnage. Maybe the unicorn and Shadow Carnage. Wait, back up. 14. Not the imp, because he's in my party right now. Maybe Shadow Carnage, okay. And the unicorn? Yeah, they're both level 14. The unicorn. Heredities, none. Offspring details. Okay. Because neither of them are primed? Are neither of them primed? I don't think either of them are primed then. Let me see. Oh, wait. There is an exclamation point and question mark. I live near Washington, D.C. I live in Maryland, but right outside of Washington, D.C. All right, so that means something. Should we do that combination then? The Djinn also has that. Wait, is it just... Yeah, or the... When we select the aspect, it shows it with the Arcane Familiar. But I don't want to breed that. Interesting. Anyways, I want to use Shadow Carnage. I want to use Shadow Carnage with the unicorn. Let's just do it. Sure. Alright. What do we get? The parents disappeared, leaving behind an egg. It's a little slick and warm to the touch. Ew. Maybe we let that sit for a little while. Okay, now hatching. Oh, actually, it's time to hatch an egg. Shadow Carnage egg. So it is another Shadow Carnage. I wanted it to be... Oh, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. I wanted it to be another... I wanted it to be another unicorn. Oh, I should have thought about that. Oh, well. We might level him up, I guess. Baby Shadow Carnage. Okay. I mean, yeah. Okay, I get it. I wasn't thinking. We brought our first thing. So, summer aspects. Or what if we do the Djinn and the aspect? It says question mark. Okay, so that makes something new, not a copy of the parents. All right. So what do you two make? All right. Djinn Evoker. That sounds better. Mana Bomb. After this creature provokes, it spends up to 50 of its mana to deal damage to all enemies equal to 3% of this creature's intelligence for each point of mana spent. Huh. Well, that sounds interesting. It seems like you'd want a lot of intelligence and mana to truly make the effect of that. Huh. Interesting trait. Could be useful. Could be rather useful on a boss, though. I could see that doing a lot of damage with the right stats behind it. Does he get the right stats behind it? Interesting. Maybe I will replace my Siren. Do I have anything good to replace the Siren with, though? Maybe we should take this one step at a time. Oh, and he starts on level 12, you say? What about the new Shadow Carnage? Level 16. With already having impressive stats. Intriguing. All right. Well, I'd want to make something that is also life. If I bred. Well, let's keep leveling up our current creatures and then we'll breed again. That sounds good. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at all my creatures in a new light. Actually, maybe we can make something out of our owl. You know, I like the double casting, but maybe we can do something better. I'm just curious. There's a question mark here and a question mark there. Let's go for it. Sure. They're both purple. That's gotta be a good... It's gotta be a good monster right there. Conversion. Your creature's spell will deal 50% or 15% more damage and 15% less healing for each familiar fighting on your side. This trait does not stack. Well, less healing is kind of a shame, but... and pedigrees items, yes. Perfect. See, it's a higher level of owl. But yeah, I'm definitely going mad scientist. This is great. We got a slightly better owl. Awesome. Does he have better growth then? Advanced information. Yeah, it seems like he has better growth than the previous owl, so that's good. He used to be very similar to the imp, but now he has better growth in certain areas. Nice. And you actually keep a lot of the level. Nifty. Yes, more breeding. Well, let's see what I can make out of this. Yeah, that would just make another... All these would just make another Siren. But would that increase the stats if I throw another creature into that? Or maybe I could throw the Djinn Evoker into something. How about this peasant? Yeah, none of them create something new. I'm not sure. Well, actually, oh, the Mana Vortex in the Djinn Evoker. Whatever, do it. we knew you well, Djinn Evoker. Yeah, and the creatures are dying in the process, yes. What was that, a consuming flash vortex? A consuming vortex. Simulacrum. When an enemy casts a spell, this creature has a 35% chance to negate the spell. When this happens, the creature can use a spell gem for the rest of the battle. That thing is awesome! It denies 35% of the enemy's spells, the most fearsome thing in the game. And then it keeps that spell? So if a boss tries to wipe me with a kick-ass spell, he's like, I'm gonna keep that. Thank you very much. I like this. I like this creature very much. Yes, please. Okay, yeah. Let's put that creature in my party right now. Alright. So I'm gonna have to leave. I guess I'll leave the shade. Yeah, because I still like my imp. Oh, and maybe I should breed my imp and just make him more powerful. Like, because I just want to keep the shell bursts. So, like, the imp hexer, we could breed with... What if we did that? We just get a new... Would it really improve your stats that much, though? Ah, no, forget about that for now. Getting ahead of myself. Alright. Give me that artifact and those spell gems back. Oh, and the vortex is the same as the owl, though. It's not a death creature. So actually, I like the vortex more than the owl. Even though I just got the owl, I didn't think the owl's ability was that special. I do want another death creature in my party. For reasons. So what if we combine you two? That would certainly solve a slot issue. Yeah. But we want to keep it the elemental familiar. Okay. Is that going to improve it? Or is that a waste? Yeah, because dealing 15% more damage and 15% less healing. That's not so special, I don't think. Okay, yeah, we'll do it. Just go for it. As long as we're keeping the elemental thing. There we go. Mates items. So now, what is it? This creature. It's a level 13. I guess his stats look a little bit beefier. It's got 420 in all his stats. Alright. And then we'll bring along... Okay, that's enough reading for now. And then we'll bring our shadow with us. The Dungeon Shade, okay. Yeah, you can take these spell gems back and take your artifact back. Is it this one? And then what sort of items did you have? So he has 36 mana. He already has the highest mana, 122 health at level 13. So that does make him look quite good at the starts, when I think about it. Alright, so manage spell gems. Black hole and invisibility. Yeah, that's exactly what he had. And the artifact... That's right, the heavy shield. The center of the universe heavy shield. Good, okay. That's what we wanted. Alright, let's continue. Right, level 18's a boss fight. Defeat the boss on level 18. Let me go back to 17 just to level up. Like, we have 2 creatures that are lower level now, thanks to all the breeding. We might want to level up our creatures just a tad before we do a boss fight. Although maybe I should just go for it. Plus, we got these wayward cores. Yeah, that's the boss fight to get out of this area, and we do have one last side quest in this area, so... There's one wayward core. Usually I'd want to go straight for the boss fight, but I've been breeding and I can foresee my defeats. But, well, I don't know, maybe we'd come out of it okay. For some reason I worry about it, though. Yeah, so we got a ton of spells. A ton of spells now. Fresh. Target is cleansed of all its debuffs. Black hole. Okay, yeah, we'll just keep doing shell burst. It's now impressive how many spells we've got going around. More spells, more options. Then you can adapt. You can adapt to any situation. Okay, what are you like? Spell Trap. This creature can't cast spells directly, but can equip 3 extra spell gems. Your creatures have copies of your creature's non-temporary spell gems. Okay. Yeah, I don't... We already have enough temporary things without resorting to tricks like that. Also, I gotta change the auto setting for a few of these guys. The guys with lower attack. They probably should be doing Shell Burst. So the big guys can do their thing. Alright, so creatures. For example, your attack and intelligence are the same. But you probably should be casting. And then you have much higher attack, so you'll just attack. Okay. Sounds good. Next battle, spells cost no mana. Which is fine, because we just keep doing Shell Burst. Yeah, the Consuming Vortex. Yeah, it's a really good pet, I think, because of the 35% spell denial. That seems really amazing. Plus, it's just cool looking. It's a frickin' whirlwind with teeth. I wouldn't want to mess with that. It looks dark and evil. It looks like... It does look like the most fearsome monster we've seen so far. Oh, that was Undertale. That was when I accidentally... Like, you're supposed to wait in the void for a while, but I accidentally was, like, talking to the chat, and I must have, like, alt-tabbed away by accident. Whatever... Or no, I clicked off. For whatever reason, Undertale lost focus. And so it... Because the screen lost focus, it was going to take forever until I clicked on the window again, and I didn't realize it. And so I was just sitting there. But it was still making the noise of the void. Usually when I click off the window, the sound effects go away, and that's what tricked me. I was still hearing the void. We were all still hearing the void, so I thought that I hadn't accidentally clicked off the window. I couldn't see the top of the window, otherwise... Like, it was like a full... Like, it was still in full screen mode, but I guess this program lost focus. In any case, yeah. That was interesting. Somewhat embarrassing. But also kind of fun. When I realized it was interesting just as a test of patience. It's a testament to my patience, at least. That's true. And a testament to my viewers, and I guess my ability to entertain when we're just sitting together in the void. I certainly would rather be in the void with you guys. It'd be better to be in the void with a chat parser than nothing. With an audience. Anything. Anything but better was better than the void. That wouldn't be so bad. So he transformed into a more powerful? That is a weird thought, though. A more powerful Centaur duelist? He's beating the crap out of us, you say? Okay, that's better. We still do seem to be winning. It's just our weak creatures died. That's better. Alright. I found a treasure map. Now to find the treasure. Yeah, it was a nice time to connect with my viewers, though, certainly. Oh no, my leper's dead. Yeah, I kind of miss... Now that I can power up the unicorns, I'm probably going to get more of those. Since I kind of miss having, like, a really good one of them. Seems like bringing your characters back to life can be, well, like, or just a life creature that can, yeah, bring my creatures back to life. Like spellcasters can do that too. And actually with more reliability, so yeah, forget about the whole unicorn idea. You've grown quite powerful since we first met. The darkness within you grows stronger each passing day. Foes you once deemed a danger now flee before your might. Those two that draw too close are consumed by your wrath. None shall stand in your way, not anymore. Not with the heart of darkness. You now encounter enemies that are half your level or lower. You'll defeat them instantly. Oh, cool. I can defeat lower level enemies, lower level enemies instantly. That's awesome. That means I can really farm lower level areas if I want to. I'm almost tempted to go back to the wizard's area and just farm for spell gems, because I could just instantly kill them. That reminds me of, what was it? Earthbound. Earthbound did that. So there's a few other games that did that, where if you're just on a high enough level, they'll just instantly win the battle for you, because they know that basically there's no way for you to lose. And for the sake of playability, they'll just zip you through it. Ah, treasure. Buried treasure. Okay, yay, that's all the wayward course. Ah, more breeding pages. And more breeding pages. Alright, I'm not gonna bother with these skulls. I'm just gonna go on to the boss now. Because even though those skulls give you a favor, I think we've leveled up some. I think we're ready for... Well, no, we might as well do the skulls. A little bit of leveling couldn't hurt too much. Some of our creatures are below level. And they give you a favor. They're there. And I've got all these extra status effects. Well, I just have one. I just have one extra status effect. Ah, but there's confused. I see. It's the mushrooms that do it. Now what the heck? Okay, fine. Just try to grind through it quickly, and then we'll get to that boss fight. It is a very effective strategy. I just remove their defense and kill them. It works on any enemy you want. It's just, you know, if they're really high defense, it just takes a little bit for your melee attacks to do things. And then we also apply a bunch of status effects to them, so they just have a hard time doing anything. I can just cruise through. It's a great setup for cruising through battles. Right. Your items are yours forever to keep. Good enough, let's go. Alright, to the boss! Let's do this, boss. It's Vashstein. These monsters were once some of Siralim's best people, but alas, they are no longer human. They've been killed, resurrected, twisted and corrupted, betrayed by their own king. You must grant them swift, merciful deaths, Tiegon, but be warned, this battle will be unlike any you fought before. The number of this army is vast. You must cut them all down in order to achieve victory. Oh, is it like an endurance trial? Interesting. Or is there going to be more monsters than just this 6? Or is it just this 6? Yeah, you must cut them all down. Okay. I was thinking it would be like zombies and more zombies. No, I think we're just... Okay. Right. We do have Breath of Life. I want to be able to... Should I do Morph Life with you? What should I... Inspect. First, we should inspect the enemies. Okay, so, Sorrow. At the start of each enemy's turn, this creature has a 20% chance to afflict it with a curse for 4 turns. That is quite annoying. Okay, what else do we have? Decapitation. After attacking a creature with less than 35% of the health, kill it, then heal your creatures for 200% health. That guy's a jerk. If we get wounded... Ah. Lord Mustgrave. Carnage Death. That's Shadow Carnage, okay. We remember you. Is that like a weird deformed baby? What do you got in your hands? Why? I'm a mother. Aren't you happy for me? It's a stillbirth. It's a zombie baby. A ghost. What the hell? Alright. After this creature attacks, it averages the target's attack, defense, and speed. Okay. that kind of stinks, but we can live with that. Horde. Your creature shares 5% of their speed with each other. This effect is not applied. Okay. So just extra speed for everyone. And Decreepify. After this creature's attack, decreases the target's defense. Oh, it decreases target's defense by 50%. That's pretty cool, actually. I kind of want one of them. That could be useful for bosses. Of course, Shell Burst can do more than 50% potentially. Or less. It depends. Oh, and then what? Who had the least defense? That's important. Just starting, because we have one of our attack creatures. Okay, 88, 81, 138. I guess we'll hit that guy. Okay, go for it. Oh, it had an artifact that froze me. They're getting their attacks off first. And I've been cursed by sorrow. Right, I've got elemental barrier too. Yeah, go ahead and do that. Go ahead and throw out elemental barrier. That's a good one. All right, and then I also want to shell burst you, the boss. Okay, nice. Or yeah, just hit him. Oh, that status effect isn't working. Sometimes, yeah, okay. Go ahead and black hole their traits. That's good. Nice. I just got Call of Death. We just denied a spell. Beautiful. Go ahead and beat on the boss so we don't all get cursed. Oh, we lost one. Alright. Your Breath of Life is way too expensive. So is Morph Life. Keep doing Elemental Barrier. Good. And then you can do Breath of Life. Bring back the Consuming Vortex. Good. Full health. Oh, it got shell. Well, it's still on fire. That's getting a lot of stats. What? Blood Shield? They just changed it? Right when I was about to kill it? Okay, it's not that bad. After this creature dies for the first time in each battle, it resurrects. But it just got changed into that. Oh, well, at least we don't have to worry about the sorrow anymore. I'm not sure if this is going good or not. More elemental barriers. Okay, you can't do Breath of Life. Summons Death to periodically damage enemies until the end of battle. Only a death can activate, or only one death can be activated at a time. That's pretty cool. Call Death. We could do Dark Ritual. Oh wait, I got 2 Call Death gems? Oh, this one costs 18. Call Death. Hello, Death. Summoned Death. Good. Good Vortex. I have summoned Death before you. Haha. How do you like that? We'll shell burst that guy. Oh, it also summoned Death. That's not good. Okay. Kill you. Death just killed my Leper. Oh, this is not good. We're going down. Alright, unless my Moo can just go crazy. Our Death did like 8 frickin' damage. Joy. Okay. It's not good. Okay, I'll knock that guy off. Why are creatures... Oh, no, it is an army. It is an army. Okay, I was going to say, why are creatures coming back? No, it is an army. We are, in fact, fighting an army. Wow, this is rough. I have to defeat an army. There is... It's not like they're doing a thing where they can summon new ones. Holy crap. Yeah. We need to be able to defeat a whole bunch of them. Alright. That's fine, though. We got what we need to keep powering up. We can summon new creatures and breed them as we need to. So let's start summoning creatures and start breeding. Shall we? I think so. We'll get this skeleton trigger man out here. And I don't know what else, what would I think would make something cool? Yeah, let's get the Rift Dancer out here. Brazeril looks so sympathetic. Yeah. Well, he is a death creature. We are all... I am death. So is he, after all. So why wouldn't he? So why do these have asterisks by them? Is it because that's what I already have, or? Alright, so the Forest Priest will take some life and some death. We'll just see what we can put together. Yeah, just summon all sorts of things. Just summon all sorts of things and we'll just have a lot of breeding options. Oh yeah, I wanted those Ents. That's right. I wanted one of those Ents that could... that's right, the Ebony Ents. I definitely wanted the Ebony Ents. I started summoning things. Oh. Everything. All of it. Everything we've grabbed right now. We'll also get achievement points. Yeah, and the adult lepers. Sure. We need lepers. We need more lepers, definitely. Pitworm. Alright, I probably don't want to spend too much money, though. Alright, how are we doing for stats? Yeah, I did have a lot of resources. Okay, good enough. Let's, Wait, are you Stoikov? No. You look like Stoikov a bit, though. It's too tall, though. Alright, but these will all be, like, low level, right? Yeah, they're all level 1. So will it make that much of a difference to breed them? Well, if I breed them with something higher level. Or should I just level them up a bit and then breed them? Maybe if it breeds into something interesting, like that. Yeah, if I breed the Ashwood Ents with the Ebony Ents, we'll get a new type of Ents. I want a new Ebony Ent, though, because having Mens will be very useful. I do want to have Mens. What do you have? What does this make? 2 trees got together and made a tree egg. You know. That's how it works. A Time Worm Ent. Time Worm Ent, you say? What do you do? Time Worm Ent. After your creatures are attacked, 50% of the damage received is added to this creature's barrier. That does sound useful, I gotta say, for survivability. Alright, I am pleased. But I will want will want another copy of that Ent. Ah. And if I combined you with a Pit Wraith Lord, we can get something new. Let's do that then. Life and death. What's it make? A cloudy egg. A water priest egg. Alright. An Ashura and a spitting pitworm can make... what? Let's discover new things. What was that? A pulse spats. Oh. I just forgot to capture one of those earlier. Oh, do I have... ah, I can make a skeleton cannoneer. Okay. After this creature attacks, it afflicts 2 other random enemies with stun for 1 turn. The imp and the skeleton. Sure, do it. Throw away that sword and pick up a cannon. Alright, this is a lot of breeding. Harpy Hag with a Leper equals... what a lovely baby this is going to be. Harpy Philip. Oh, it's got knives in its hands. Good for it. Caw! When an enemy attacks one of your creatures, its target is chosen at random from... Wait. Its target is chosen at random from one of your creatures. Oh, so your enemies don't attack who they want to attack. Well, that's silly. Oh yeah, Shadow Carnage. Oh, I see. The Water Priest and Shadow Carnage can do something. Go for it. Okay, what do we get? What was that? A Mountain Priest. Hey. Ah. Okay. Can we do something with the Mountain Priest? Oh, that's also life. Ah, yes we can. With the Rift Dancer, we can get what? A Fire Priest. Okay, we're just getting all sorts of different elements of priests. Alright, then we would take that Fire Priest. Okay, we're done. Alright. Not a lot of health, but it starts with 69 attack, and that's pretty good. Well, it's up late. Centaur Duelist can make something with the Pulse Bat. Let's see what that makes. A Centaur Ranger. I got this bow. Are you sure you just didn't buy a bow? Alright, so I could potentially put that priest in my party. Okay, Fire Priest. At the start of this creature's turn, it increases your other creature's attack by 30% of this creature's attack. Then it loses its turn. Huh, Shepherd of Fire. Well, if it gets good attack, that could be useful. And I could combine it with this. Make it my new life creature. And then what about you, Impexer? Or I could just leave it. Or I do like the idea of this guy doing multiple attacks. Being a physical creature. So we could do you two like this. Sure. What the heck? Let's beef up. Beef up our Cannoneer. Alright, that works. The way that skeleton Cannoneer walks around looks funny. I'm shooting. Alright. Right, we're fighting a boss though, so we're gonna need to power up. Hopefully our new skeleton Cannoneer can get us through this. We got all sorts of new creatures. Well, he's not so tough right now, but he'll toughen up. Oh yeah, and advanced information. What are we looking at? Yeah, it seems like he's got decent growth there, so that's good. So as long as I keep leveling up and keep breeding, I should be able to do this. Yeah, I might want to breed. I definitely might want to breed my imp. But I'll probably breed that siren first. Next battle, your creatures take less damage. Oh. Hey. Foreigner. Of course I'll join you. Oh, we're recruiting citizens. I still have a mission here. Oh, cool. Well, that's good. And I should be extracting more. I definitely should be extracting more, considering what I've been doing. Making all these new monsters. Yeah, and it's time to upgrade my gear as well. Get rid of you two. Alright, now let's extract. Extract! Extract. Extract! There we go. Very nice. Also, breeding monsters to get higher-end monsters definitely reminds me of the Digital Devil Saga, Saga games. Because that was something you did quite frequently, is when a creature wasn't good enough, you would, like, find good combinations to get higher-end monsters before you actually entered their areas. Because you could capture monsters in that game, but generally speaking, the monsters you captured from an area were only as good as other monsters in the area, and that's not gonna... Average monsters of the area isn't gonna help you beat a boss very easily unless you level them, unless you grind like crazy and level up like crazy, so the only way to avoid that was to breed particularly good monsters. Did it kill them in that game too? Yeah, both the monsters disappeared. It didn't explicitly say that it was killing them, but it was more like they were being combined, you know? They don't disappear. They're just part of the same whole. You're fusing them. It was that they called it like a fusion. So, nothing is lost. It's just all in the same whole. I guess. Although you could look at it as maybe one was dominant and one was recessive. But I think that's the way they explained it. It was just all mystical, magical or something, I think. Yeah, less creepy than here. Yes, I would say so. Yeah. These worms are very tough. Takes a while to break their defenses. Alright, have we gotten new benefits? Ah, Skeleton Sniper Core. Or Gem of Summon Death, which wasn't that bad. Summons a... Oh, no. Oh, summons a random death creature to fill an empty creature slots. Oh, that's different. Oh, that's much better. Yeah. Oh, I thought I had 3 emblems. Oh, this costs 5. I'm sorry. I want that. Summon creatures? Summon meat shields, you say? As many meat shields as we have mana? Infinite meat shields, you say? I wonder if I should breed my Moo-Moo. Keep powering up my Moo-Moo. My Moo-Moo is precious. My Moo-Moo is so powerful, though. I almost don't want to mess with my Moo-Moo. Help my other creatures catch up. Just use my Moo-Moo to power everything else up. But we got my Leper for that, too, so... Definitely need to go over my stuff. My items. Next is better than nothing. You're darn right it is. Moo-Moo for the win. Yes. I don't know if the other starter creatures were quite... I'm pretty sure all the starting creatures you get are quite good. But I'm very pleased with the Moo Moo. I'm not sure if they were quite as good as the Moo Moo. At least as far as defense is concerned. Like, maybe they had good attack or good mana or something, but I feel like it was a pretty good choice. Death is pretty sweet for starting creatures. Just having high defense like that, it can carry you through battles. You have completed a realm quest. And you have met a centaur. Alright, extract. Ah, and we got a free spell. Yay. Take that. No spells will be cast on me. Alright, what kind of siren is this? Siren Coercer. After this creature is attacked, its enemy is afflicted with sleep. Okay. Extracto! You're the one who is sleeping today. I'll take an extra core of you. Why not? But yes, the Moo Moo. The Moo Moo is great. The Moo Moo is mighty. I don't think I'm gonna mess with the Moo Moo. I think I'm gonna keep it as it is. Let other creatures catch up. It's best not to break. Best not to mess with a good thing. Best not to break it if it's not broken. Or to fix it if it's not broken. I definitely want more of these tree guys. Yeah, like that guy. Actually, yeah, I might want to get both of those trees. That's a lot of nature. You can have multiple of the same creature, it's true. So, like, let's say if I really liked... Well, yeah, if I could make my whole party Moo-Moos if I wanted. Mainly it's for the huge defense bonus he's getting. And not so much for his trait. So I think we'll find other creatures that will, like, be his equivalents. But yeah, a Moo Moo army would be nice. And he does afflict statuses when he touches people, so... traits, Mockery. Your creatures take 30% less damage from the spells, or from spells, for each enemy that's inflicted with Curse. Huh. Sounds nice once you've cursed a lot of them. Alright, do you reckon we can beat the boss with the creatures we have now? Still looks a little bit rough. We might be able to do it. We can give it another shot. I don't think we have too much to lose. This game's rather friendly about that. Well, first... Ah, yes. Next battle, your creatures go first. Will that carry over after we go back to Nex? Remember you, Jester. Blanche asks, what's the password? I don't know. White? Wrong. The password's incorrect. Make sure you enter the correct password. Huh. Are you new? I don't know the password. Okay. Salvage. Mass salvage. Oh, that's right. You rename. Huh. It's time to expand my wares. I need 50, count them 50 iron ingots. Bring them here, and I'll make all manner of extraordinary things with them. New technology. Well, that's cool. Interesting. Alright. So I have to find ingots. Cool. Alright, let's enchant some of the things we have. Like, what are we using? Are all the items we're using fully enchanted currently? Like I could enchant something else. Or remove enchantments. Now I know we have more equipped than these 3 items, right? Right? Let me look at our items. Artifacts. I'm not going around with creatures that are unequipped. Or whoops. Oh, I unequipped it. Put that back on. Which item did I have on? Was it, yeah, it was the staff. Okay. Yeah, you've got a heavy shield, you got Death's Edge, heavy shield, heavy shield, heavy shield. Okay, good. Yeah, and they're all filled up. I might want to remove the 9% attack from Death's Edge there. Yeah. No, I can't unequip it. But I can disenchant it, right? Right. Why am I not seeing it? Seeing all the heavy shields. I thought I could disenchant that thing, that's why I enchanted it. Because I want to put something better on it. Whatever we have that's crappy, like that 7% defense or the 6% speed, that's crappy. We can do better than 6% speed. Hey, Mento, good to see you. And good to hear. Yeah, enjoy your time off, and thanks for dropping by. It's good seeing you. Okay, so we should have that with a slot open now. And there's the trait Ice Nova. We can also put on the trait Mockery now. Don't think we want to do that just yet. Let's try redoing defense and see if we get more defense. 11%, not bad. Okay. That works. And, why don't we craft some random? New shield with random properties. Starts battle with Leech. What was Leech? Like drain health when you attack? Alright. You never know when you can get lucky with this. Starts battle with Mend. Increases dodge chance. Less damage from nature. Not bad. Not bad. More damage to life. That one doesn't impress me. And I like my shields, definitely. Okay, that one sucks. Oh, well, that's fine. Alright. Let's get on with our lives. Or maybe we should summon some new guys, yeah. Let's summon some creatures. So these are the ones we already own, the asterisks? Yeah. Alright. We're probably going to need to make more crystal. Let's get some more crystal. Converts. I will convert or no, not brimstone. I'm running out of that too. I will convert power crystal. I will convert granite to essence. Okay, good. Then we'll get back to this. I want to even those stats out. Bloodhounds. Raven. My mission right now is to beat a very difficult boss, and I'm like summoning lots of creatures in order to breed my way to a more powerful creature, something that can defeat it, or just generally just need to power up because that boss is something else. It's a whole horde, a whole host of creatures, and that's why I'm having trouble beating it, quite frankly. Alright, so is there anything? Let's look at the creatures that I want to breed. Let's see. If I combine the Siren Oracle with the Ashmouth Cerberus, I can make something new and interesting. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. What about this? Ah, or the Pillwiz Peasant with the Bloodhounds. What do we get for that? Pillwiz Guardian. Okay. There we are. So what kind of ability does he have? After an enemy takes damage from bleed, your creature recovers health. It drinks the blood. Oh, delicious blood. You're bleeding. Let me lick that up for you. Alright, a book with a centaur means a better book. A faded grimoire. It's a very sad grimoire. Nah. It's sour. My mood is sour. When an enemy manually casts a spell that is currently equipped by this creature, the spell fizzles, and this creature casts it instead. That is really good if there's a spell you hate. You can put it in the Faded Grimoire and never get hit by it again. That is a book with potential. I think that, like, it's not gonna go off a lot, but if you have a lot of, that includes temporary gems or just the ones that are equipped? I don't think it includes temporary gems, so it's not quite as powerful as I thought, but if there's a spell that you truly despise, you can have this guy seal it. At least a sorcery spell. You can combine the Raven for it with, though. Not my Consuming Vortex, though. Okay, Raven and Ashmouth Cerberus. What do we get? A fresh Raven Defiler. Alright, Raven Defiler. Yeah, and we don't have any known combinations. Okay, Raven Defiler. Oh, not enough resources. I need more Brimstone. Let's get more of that. I'm having fun just breeding like crazy. Getting all sorts of new creatures. Alright, so we'll trade Granite for Brimstone. Just trade like this extra 8 now. There we go. That should be enough for a couple creatures, because I think it's 500 per pop, and it was 500 of 2 resources. I forget which 2 resources. Brimstone and something. What's I looking at breeding? What can do these 2? Is that a good outcome? I feel like a Harpy Hag's going early. Yeah, so that wasn't like a positive outcome. Okay, 500 Brimstone and Crystal. Okay, so yeah, we got 4 more we can do. So we can do the book with the Raven. Make something else new. Fine, I'll do that. We just got a new Faded... We got a new Faded Grimoire? Okay, I just didn't know what the outcome was. Okay, fine. That's right. And we don't know where we're gonna get with the Time Worm and the Harpy Hag. The Time Worm ends. I kind of want to power up my Imp Hexer. Maybe I'll just absorb one of these guys. Why don't you just absorb the Harpy Hag? Yeah. Alright. I remade my Imp Hexer, but I hopefully increased the stats. I think. Hey, good to see you, I Can't Sing. Welcome back to the stream. Alright. But now that I've done that, again, I'm doing a lot of grinding here. But apparently there's a new realm quest in here. Take a penny, leave a penny, so at least there's a lot of quests here. Yeah, let's complete this quest. You can't cast? Oh, you're silenced, that's why. I'll need to put you to auto-cast. You've got the I can't attack. It's annoying when they do those statuses because I can't just jam the button to get through the battle. What do you mean? Ooh, these guys are getting a little mean. It's down to the Moo Moo. How dare you? Because the daunting Gargantuan was doing the revenge thing. Revenge! Revenge kill! I should have killed that guy first. Oh well, that's fine. There's some of those bars, some of those ingots for advanced items. Another spell denied. That silencing is so annoying. How dare you? How dare you silence my spellcasters? Now we have to listen to screeching because you silenced the spellcaster. Which is funny because if it's silenced, why is it making so much noise? Whenever my creature's silenced, it makes way more noise. Alright. That's just how it goes. Alright, so yeah. Cast. Backup strategy. Should be attack, yeah. Strategy, cast. What's her character sheet like? Yeah. Let's just get going. Oh yeah, and how's my leader doing? Perks. I've got I can get nice. I can get my new thing. I can upgrade. Saya's artifact is upgraded to Damnation's Edge. You remove 6 shin bones taken from the most powerful enemies you've encountered during your travels from your pouch. Without hesitation, you begin to chant an ancient necromantic hexing spell. As the bones begin to glow a pale blue aura, in moments the bones grow and meld together. A brief flicker of pain consumes your mind, but that's to be expected. After all, casting such a wicked incantation requires permanent self-sacrifice. After gathering yourself, you can't help but grin at the sight of the powerful force of devastation you've conjured. Saya, your most loyal creature, approaches and picks it up. Saya is now equipped with Damnation's Edge. Awesome. Alright. So now, Daybreaker. At the start of battle, Saya gains a new trait called Daybreaker. This a creature gains access to temporary summon creatures' traits and spell gems. I guess we'll start saving up for that. Yeah. So, how's my leper's weapon now? Let's see, artifacts. Attack plus 75%, intelligence plus 75%, health, trait dynamic edge, cast rapture on hits. Wow. And what does Damnation's Edge mean? After you kill 800 or more enemies, this creature gains 1 base stat chosen randomly. Ah, yeah, it's that again. Nice. Oh, thank you, I Can't Sing. I really appreciate that. That's a great thing to say. I really appreciate that. Yeah, because that's high praise indeed. There's a lot of really good channels out there. I mean, I do... You know, it's interesting, but naturally I spend most of my free time, like, even on the internets, when I'm not playing video games, just watching YouTube, like watching other YouTube channels. I mean, I will watch like other things on the internet as well. Like movies on Netflix or this or that, but... Or TV sometimes, but... Yeah. So I know there's a lot of good stuff out there, so thanks. And good to see you, Bobby. Welcome back to the stream. It's always good to see you, too. Alright, so we're powering up a bit. This is the obligatory grinding that comes with a lot of these kind of games, but boy, do we have a lot more potential. More potential than we've ever had. I like how my gunner kinda reminds me... His outfit kinda reminds me of Luffy from One Piece just a bit. That's Rapture? Holy crap! That's Rapture? Or Rupture? Did I say Rapture? It's not Rapture. Rupture, whatever it is. That's the ability that sometimes... That is an amazing ability. 25% chance on attack. Wow. My Leper just got a lot more powerful. We might be able to do this now. We might be able to beat that boss now. I don't know. God dang. There's a coin, though. That is nice. We have significantly gained power there. might be able to do this. Just maybe. That leper doesn't have a lot of defense, but boy does it have an attack. This game's kind of like Pokemon, yes, where you're capturing monsters and then subsequently breeding them and stuff. Or also, I also say it's like, not many people has played the Digital Devil Saga, but I feel like it's more like the Digital Devil Saga series, but Pokemon is a very good comparison. I would say it's very similar to Pokemon, because you capture creatures, but you also breed them too. Do you breed creatures in Pokemon? I don't think you do. Whereas like, anyways, I highly, they're all sealed. I highly recommend the Digital Devil Saga series. Okay, so maybe it's just how it depends. I have not played Darkest Dungeon, but I would like to. I've heard good things about Darkest Dungeon, Yoel Pedro. And good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much for suggesting this game, by the way. I think I said it before, but I appreciate it. It was a very good suggestion. And definitely make sure to suggest good games on the in the game suggestion part of the Discord. I appreciate that. Or it was you, right? Did I misattribute that? I might have. Lilu's here. In any case, I appreciate whoever did it, yes. I might have to turn my fan on, it's getting hot in here. Yeah, I might do that in a second. Alright, the wayward souls have been removed. This treasure chest is actually a mimic. Can I extract? Of course I can't. Huh, I'm not used to meeting a mimic. Oh, and it's got mend. It's got all sorts of positive... It's alone, but it's got all sorts of positive statuses. But we can still beat it by beating on it, because we've got Shell Burst. We'll Shell Burst your defense, and then we'll kill you. Right. Nice. We have defeated a mimic. Nice. Ah, another game where viewers could die en masse. Is it? Well, cool. I thought it was, like, alls I know about isn't that the one where it's like kind of like an RPG, like more of a classic RPG where it's like turn-based and you have like a party. Kind of reminds you of like the older Final Fantasy games in some ways, but like with like is it more like roguelike where it's random though? I guess I don't know a lot about the game, but I've heard good things about it. And you can rename your adventures. So yeah, you'll have parties. You'll have parties of your viewers dying. That makes sense. Yeah. I'm on board with that. That'll be fun. Ah, that's okay, I can't sing. Even dropping by briefly is better than nothing. It's always good to see you, so. You know, I always appreciate seeing you, so. You know, as long as you're cool. I don't mind if it's a short period of time, as long as you're cool when you're here. So, yeah, thanks for dropping by, I Can't Sing, and have a good night. Alright, so we need one more coin to bolster Nex's economy. Then the economy of Nex is poor, and as a good king, I must bolster the economy by collecting coins individually. Ah, dying's not the worst thing that could happen to someone in Darkest Dungeon. Well, that's reminding me of, like, RimWorld, where I got my viewers kidnapped. It's like, no! They've been kidnapped. They've been indoctrinated. How could I let this happen? Just watch you get kidnapped. Like, you could consider that a fate worse than death. Well, depending on what they do to you. I don't know. Yeah, that was a nice surprise too in RimWorld. Yeah, it's always fun to watch your viewers get kidnapped and not be able to save them because, well, your people just didn't fight hard enough. really makes you really shows your viewers how much you value them. It shows how much you appreciate your viewers when you name them after characters in the game and then let them get kidnapped. But it's not like I didn't try. I tried my best. I just couldn't save them. It's not like it's like, they're getting kidnapped. Whatever, you know. See ya. Have a nice life with them. Yeah, they know what they signed up for, exactly. I tried my best. I swear I tried my best. It wasn't like that. Okay, so we have enough for Breath of Life. We can also do Breath of Life. It's too expensive, though. Let's leave that for someone else. And then who should I hit? I feel like I should hit the main... this guy, because he does curse to us, and that sucks long term. But also the defense down guy sucks too. Alright. Yeah, shell burst him. Curse. Yeah, we got cursed. Curse. So since you have curse, don't attack. If you attack when you have curse, you take damage. Maybe I should do the Ghoul's Grip on Chemical. I'll do that. Right, immune. Alright, it's frickin' curse going around. Class swap sorcery, supercharged. 52% potency based on health. That's cool. Yeah, just do shell bursts. Alright, should I black hole these guys? Yeah, black hole these guys. Definitely black hole these guys. Then we can stop that curse. We all got poisoned. That's no good. They're hitting us with a lot of statuses. I wish I had a status remover. Well, when people die, we can always get them back up. That. Why don't you, Saya, why don't you do more life? Heal everyone. Right, everyone's life. Your stats have been reduced. This is rough. How are you for defense? 50% of base, okay. Keep hitting him with shell. Well. Yeah, we'll wait on Breath of Life. Okay, keep hitting him with shell burst. Nice. They both have minimum defense. Right, finish him off. Nice. Okay. But now they have a new guy in their place. He is a Dark Embrace. After your creature dies, this creature gains 25% of their stats. Ah, interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have to take him out. Yeah, I love memes too. Memes are great. Because I love how a lot of memes are jokes. Just jokes that just keep evolving. There are all sorts of weird ideas, but memes make people laugh. They make people smile, so how could I not like something like that? I mean, of course, there are plenty of stupid memes, but, you know, sometimes it's like a meme gets like so stupid that it starts to become funny again. But there's gonna be a lot of stupidity, of course. That's just all part of memes. But I do like it. Ultimately, I do like it, because it's a source of joy for people, and that's great. Yeah, I probably should do Elemental Barrier, because, remember, we've got Curse. Keep you up. Yeah, mostly. That's mostly what memes are. There's some other facets to memes, but yeah, I would definitely agree with that. Oh, whoops! I thought it was this gun skeleton's turn. I'm confused. Okay. We might need to do Breath of Life on yourself. Wait a bit longer. Kill this guy? Wait, how's his shell? Okay, no, kill this guy. Of course, he'll power up due to Dark Embrace. which is just a bit scary. And then we need to start reducing this guy. Defense reduced. Alright. Doing a good job. Billy, last stand. Before this creature dies, it attacks random enemies 5 times. Last stand. I'm going down in a wave of attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That sounds pretty brutal. Maybe we want to save him for last. I don't know. It's a little scary. I'm starting to hurt. Anyone else down on defense? You are. Okay. Take out the purple thing and its baby. Uh-oh, our gunner. You're still doing okay. Just keep shell bursting. What does this thing do, by the way? Yeah, and comedy is definitely speeding up. Absolutely. After this creature kills an enemy, it deals damage to all other enemies based on equal to 30% of their maximum health. Okay, well, I could get nasty, but that's only if somebody dies. Yeah, let's hit that thing. And Impexer, Elemental Barrier, our friend Saya. Nice. Aegis went off. Graft Bone. Target creature takes a moderate amount of damage and gains defense equal to 200% of the damage taken. So I could give it defense and then use Shell Burst to take it away. Strange. Try to go invisible. I could black hole enemies' properties. Let's black hole again. That way I can get rid of that. Wait, it still did decapitation? I thought we removed the abilities, the traits. Maybe I misinterpreted that. Blessings. Your defense is minimum, so we can take you out. And now we got an angry fish. Yay. Okay, what's this angry fish about? We're taking casualties and they just keep getting more. Delirium. After this creature takes damage, it gains intelligence equal to 40% of the damage it took. Okay. So we just want to kill that thing before it starts getting out of control. If we hit it. Right. Ow. Burning. Ow. Jesus. It's not good. Can't do Breath of Life. Should I mana leak them? I don't think I should. Just kill you. Okay. Everyone takes 20% more damage because we're getting tired. Ah, no worries. If somebody dies, all your creatures are half dead already. Yeah, that's the thing. We're already undead, so no big deal. Right. Alright, Elemental Barrier for my Moo-Moo, it needs it. That's certainly true for my skeleton with a cannon. He's not feeling it much anymore. That's for darn sure. Okay, he's got minimum defense. But I don't have good melee, do I? I'm 91. Could I punch it to death, or should I just shell burst something else? I'll just shell burst you, yeah. Oh no, Moo-Moo's dead! That's not good. It was because of that poison we got early on. Ah, crap. Wow. A skeleton with 2 guns. We have to kill a lot. They expect a lot of you at this point. Girly. Aim shots. Alright. 200% more damage if the shots are at 100% health. Well, we're definitely not. Not quite enough to do Breath of Life anymore. Dang it. Oh, I can't do Elemental Barrier anymore? Oh, because of health. Okay. Then, can't do Breath of Life. I don't think Entangling Arrow would be that useful, would it? Just Shell Burst, I guess. That thing's got minimum defense. You can't afford Breath of Life either. Yeah, we're going down. Invisibility on Saya. At least you're not gonna kill him. Oh, you did. Just with a spell. Damn it. Yeah, we're so bones. Can the Siren, the Vortex, can the Siren beat them all by himself? The Siren. Nope. The answer is no. Well, we tried. We definitely tried. That was our best try yet. I feel like we are definitely getting more powerful. Without a doubt. But we have a ways to go. Clearly. Let us transfer our power into Brimstone. And our power into Crystal. Optimal conversion. Then yeah, let's breed. Let's breed some more. That's all we need to do is more breeding. It's the way to solve this problem. But yeah, we're hitting a significant... This is the first time we've hit a pretty significant, like, brick wall in the game, I must say. It was the hardest, without a doubt, the hardest obstacle we have faced thus far. But they did just give us breeding, so I kind of think they expected us to go crazy with breeding at this point. Or at least that's my way out of this situation, I don't know. Make anything interesting? Oh yeah, do we have any... Ah, we have, we can get... Wait. Yeah, breeding combinations. So yeah, we can make a Thunder Salamander with... Oh, the Vortex. I don't want to use the Vortex to make a Thunder Salamander. When your creature casts a spell, they have a 50% chance to cast the same spell in additional time. That is pretty cool. Limitless. Oh! 50%, so it can keep doing it. 50%. Again. Calling it limitless definitely invokes the potential of that spell. And you can always moo-moo your way to glory. Nothing. Hey, said Red Eye. Oh, good to see you, and thank you. Always watching, my friends. Yes, the Red Eye is always observing. I appreciate your continued patronage and viewership. Thank you so much. We're getting so many super chats today. This is awesome. I usually don't get a lot of viewers for this particular game, so that's awesome. Thanks. I really feel appreciated. So thank you very much, Red Eye, and it's awesome to see that orange super chats. I could combine my skeleton dude with the wyvern and get something I haven't got before, but it's just a question mark, not a question mark, exclamation points. Usually the exclamation point means something better. But what the heck? Just do it. What's that? Skeleton Trigger Man. Okay. Yeah, we're back to a Skeleton Trigger Man. Hopefully a Skeleton Trigger Man with better stats than the others, but yeah, that's a downgrade. Now we know, though. And knowing is half the battle. Alright, so... What if we... I mean, at least he's level 10. Yeah, I think he has better... I'm pretty sure he has better base stats for a level 10 dude. This creature attacks deals 5% more damage for every 1% of the health that the target is missing. I mean, that's kind of useful, but... How about I combine... Yeah, it certainly can get overwhelming. I do think the Time Worm Ent is going to help us survive. Maybe I'll just do that. Maybe I'll just incorporate the Skeleton Triggerman stats into this ent. Sure. What the hey? Alright. Now, obviously, not all his spell gems can work on him, but it creates a barrier and is very defensive, so I kind of like the idea of that creature. Advanced information. Yeah, 10, 4, 6, 4. Yeah, it's kind of slow, but really tough. With a lot of health. And it has that barrier traits. Ah, and then we can just provoke with it. Yeah, that'll be a good idea. Okay, and then I kind of wanted to do the Siren Oracle. Like, maybe put it into the Fire Priests. Why don't we do that? Let's man up and do that. Oh, I don't have resources. Okay, we'll need more resources. We'll just earn more resources. I'm tired of, like... I'm tired of trading resources. Let's just... We'll grind a little bit and then we'll do another breeding. Alright, so we're gonna have to go back in here again. But yeah, we'll be able to regather our experience and... Yeah, like that auto barrier ability is already paying off. Right, the Gargantuan has revenge. He was getting revenge on us. So why are we dying so quickly? Where's the shell burst? Did they remove your shell burst? Okay. There we go. Revenge guy was getting us. We still have revenge burst. Or shell burst, right? Creatures. You. Traits. Yeah, I guess we just lost our shell burst temporarily. I'll extract. Oh, we have 2 of those cores. Yeah, I want to incorporate one of those guys so we have Ment. That would be a good idea. But then I wouldn't have the shell burst though. Do I need the shell burst that badly though? That's the question. I do rely on shell burst a lot, I realize. Yeah, I definitely need the shell burst. So yeah, let's not replace the imp anytime soon. Okay, and I've got 16 unspent points. Should I be saving up for that thing, or getting other abilities? Like, maybe I can pump up my necromancy again. Let's do that, actually. Let's throw around a few points. Huh. And Night Taker's kind of nice, but it's not going to help me. The free attack will help, but otherwise it's not going to help me in big boss fights. Let's just throw... Yeah, because these just have all cost 1 per points, and then the cost increases, so... Why don't we just invest... Well, except for I didn't need Living Nightmare. Invest like 1 point into some of these. Heartbleed. Yeah, and even the... like the resource ones. Okay, that works. Not gonna commit much more to that, but it seems 1 point is definitely worth it. It doubles after that, though. Alright, then I can get my summoning spell as well. That'll be nice. Alright, we're just tapping our way through these. Yeah, my Ent is only level 9, so... He's gonna need some work, but he certainly has a lot of potential at this point. I sound like a hopeful school teacher. You have potential. Don't think of yourself as a total failure with no future. Just cause you're failing everything right now, you've got potential. You can do it. You can beat that boss. You can ace that test. And certainly, if nothing else, my Leper is just gonna keep getting more and more ridiculous. It's got 300 attack. That is pretty ridiculous attack. So if I just keep grinding one way or another, this thing's gonna do it. Oh, and there's 3 robes. They keep giving me quests for this area, so that's cool. They definitely, I feel like they expected you to be stuck in this area for a bit. Yeah. Or maybe not. There's a rope. Or maybe there's other side quests that I missed earlier. Oh, nice. That special ability procs. Yeah, if that special ability goes on the artifacts, like, procs repeatedly, that could definitely turn the tide of battle. Next battle, spells cost no mana. Now, if that counted the boss fight, that would be amazing, but I don't think it does. Because I don't think those sort of things carry between floors. Very hopeful, though. I do feel like playing a little bit longer than usual tonight, just because I like this game a lot. But if I'm to do that, I'm gonna turn that fan. Kill him. Otherwise, I'm gonna just... Yeah, I'm gonna fry. Alright, let me take care of that real quick. This room could have slightly better ventilation, so as I play, it just slowly just gets hotter and hotter. For whatever reason. Just because it's not the biggest room, and you know, we got a computer and a human being in here. So that helps a lot. And we'll make sure to stay hydrated. Okay, much better. Yeah. No, don't want to overheat yourself. Alright, but I want to get back. I at least want to get past this boss. Like, I'm pretty determined to get past this boss. I think we can do it in this stream. I don't want to play too late, though. I'm not going to do what we did last night, where I'm up. I'm not going to make this like a 4-hour stream. Look at all those statuses I just put on them. But I think we can at least get through this boss with all the powering up done. My party is looking very different from when very different from what it was when we started this stream, that's for sure. Except for my imp. My imp and my Moo have stuck around, and now my Leper have 4 years. Yes, that's what it felt like, but no, 4 hours. Actually, it was nearly 5 hours. Not quite 5 hours, but yeah. I was playing, I was really trying to get that rocket off the ground last night. I was pretty determined, but the thing is, yeah, it took me all that time just to get to space, but I managed to get to space. So at least we got there. Yeah. So I found outer space, and I managed to make, like, the EVA suits to go out and we can do spacewalks. So, like, I'm really, really close. Like, next oxygen not included stream, I've almost got everything together. Well, I know I don't have the rocket itself, but I've got everything together, so I should be ready to make the rockets. All I'll have to do in the next stream is build the rockets and train the astronaut. But I have the suits, and I have access to the outer space, so I can get started on the research. So I feel like within the time span of the next stream, I should be able to do it. Hopefully, although it's not guaranteed. All right, let's go at this boss. This will be a good way to wrap this up. All right, Saya goes first, because Saya's incredible. What should we hit first? Yeah, I still have to train the astronauts too, yes. So we still have a ways to go, but I think we can do it. Oh, we want to get rid of this guy because he's gonna curse us. Ah, crap. So you're cursed. Okay. So keep shell bursting him. And now you're cursed. That's not good. And black hole doesn't work. It's supposed to take away. Enemies lose their additional temporary traits gained during battle. And the caster, it's like temporary traits, not their actual integrated traits, I guess. I'm not sure. I feel like I don't understand that one properly, though. Alright, well, he's got minimum defense. We can kill him. Ah! Summon death. We prevented that. Nice. Okay, provoke. Ah, but they're all immune. Oh man, I got cursed. Saya got cursed. Damn it. How do I prevent that? Or what do I do? I guess I'll just have to let Saya die before I can get rid of that. Son of a. Like, because if I attack now with curse on, I'll take the damage I deal. Yeah. Of course, if I do that, he'll get back up after I revive him. Go ahead and do it. Oh, and the Divine Aegis went off. Go ahead and hit. Go ahead and hit. Curse be danged. Be damned. We can just revive you. Yeah, afterwards. All right. This guy's well. The curse is going around, though. Most of our characters now have curse. That enemy is so brutal to have on the starts of a long fight like this. Alright, this creature deals 5% more damage, up to 300% for each point of mana it's missing. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. Summon death. Fizzle. It fizzled. You don't say. Alright, minimum defense for you. Alright, go ahead and kill him. Alright, killed by your own curse. Good. That's fine. Now we can have the Siren bring you back. Breath of Life. Bring you back. Intentionally getting my Saya killed, my Leper killed, just so we can bring it back to life, so it can come back without the curse. Convoluted, but it works. Ah. Good to see you, Omar Dehesa. Is the same fights Yu-Gi-Oh! A game of... And I did not see? I'm not sure. I'm a little bit confused by that statement. Is it the same fight you saw somebody else on? Or? Gem of Chaos. Lowers 50% of his defense. Mana leak. No. Yeah, just keep... Yeah, because I can't... Yeah, you can't cast this. I can't cast... Just keep doing shell bursts. And that's minimum defense. Hit this thing. Okay. And you should elemental bury your Saya. There you go, Saya. Keep trying to summon death. Dwarf life. I can do Breath of Life again. Breath of Life again. Good idea. Hey, Chung Dreyumon. Good to see you. Just fully heal Saya. I think that's a fair idea. Saya is powerful. Of course, I could have revived No, yeah, you. Saya, revive the tree. There you go. The tree is back. Okay. Now, shell burst chemical here. Okay. Moo, you can't revive anyone. And you're cursed. Whose defense should I break? Keep breaking that guy's defense. Nice, we killed it. I've never seen that woman before. Haunted carapace? What does that mean? At the start of an ally's turn, this creature deals damage to a random enemy equal to 15% of an ally's intelligence. Oh, I don't quite understand, Omar. Yeah. Yeah, I need to practice my Spanish. But I do intend to do that, actually. I have a couple reasons to do that, so we'll work on that. Elemental barrier, should I do that? What should my next move be? You can heal. Right, breath of life. Breath of life on you. Okay, we got our full party back. Yay! Oh, it's not League of Legends. Yes. Definitely not. Oh, no. Okay, yeah, they got all their turns. All right, we can get rid of this thing. Dead. Saya attacks. Destroyed. Okay, what the heck is this now? Greed. At the start of battle, this creature steals 15% of your other creature's stats. Okay. I'm not too worried about that. Start shell bursting this thing. Alright, Moo is just being a tough guy. Keep toughing it out, Moo. You can do it. Anything else I should do with you? Just keep shell bursting that thing. Oh, it's at minimum defense. Okay, nice. Now Saya can take it out. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Saya. Actually, you need a breath of life. Ah, you played the game and you lost the game. Well, that reminds me of when they would say, like, if you think of the game, you lose it. Like, there was that, like, that chat game. Jesus. Okay, well, at least the tree got extra defense, but we lost Saya. Can the tree revive anyone, or does it not have that kind of power? We just killed another enemy, and the tree is dead. Now it's just the Moo. Come on, Moo, you can do it. Sure, you're cursed and alone. We just did 2 barriers. Amazing, Moo. A freaking amazing. The Moo is just amazing. Oh yeah, that has minimum defense. Okay, now it's dead. Decapitation. Still, that's the furthest we've gotten. Wow, that's quite a boss. That boss is insane. That boss is crazy go nuts. Okay, so they said if we went to an easier level, like if we went to a low enough level, we would automatically kill the enemies. I want to see that happen. Let's try that real quick. Let's go to like level 8, back to level 8. Now if I run into an enemy, it'll just say auto kill. Is that true? Yeah, the enemies are running away from me. Yep, they run from you. Yep. You just get free experience. Because they're too weak. Ah, no. Can I harvest cores from them then? Oh yeah, I can. I can harvest cores from them if I just I can harvest cores from them if I have to do the realm quest. Oh, I see. They give you new quests in these areas too. So you can't go forward to... I didn't realize that. You can't go forward. You can't use that until you get the quest. Well, I mean, this is a quick way to grind. Moo forever. And I can get these irons very quickly. Oh, but these totem poles will result in the fights. That gives us another chance. Oh, but we can't extract these guys because it's a special fight? That makes sense. Yeah, so you don't get a lot of experience by going into these old areas. You can just quickly quest, like, real quick. Alright, so we have to cleanse the chest and we can get out of here. That's right, I can get those wind tokens. And then we get spell gems. I guess there's still reasons to go back here, but you don't get nearly as much of the resources. We're getting the iron way faster. Ah, yes. But that's fine. I appreciate that you're still sending messages even though they're delayed. All right. Yeah, no worries. We'll understand if you're a little bit late with your messages, and we'll view them in the context that they've been sent. All right. So we'll keep that in mind. Greetings and hellos to you, my friend. I am Stoyakov, the Riddle Dwarf. What class does a spitting pitworm belong to? Wasn't that nature? Oh, it's death. Whoops, it's death. I've met those all the time. I forgot they were death. Okay, is this the treasure chest? Treasure chest is cursed. Okay, good. Yeah, we get through this, and then we can get out of here and get to a harder place. Oh, an egg. That's interesting. I mean, I'm not used to getting eggs. Let's hatch that egg. Oh, where was the exit? There was the exit. Get back here, you. I'm not used to the enemies running away from me. That's new. All right, what's in the egg? What's in the egg? It is one of those guys. A daunting gargantuan. Huh. If I would have got that, I would have had that quite early. If I got that back then. What level is it? Level 1. Okay, that makes sense. Ah, yeah, it kind of reminds you of Terraria, but that makes sense. Certainly with the graphics and stuff. So I wonder if I teleport to like level 12 or 13, will I still be killing them? Now let's just go back to 17. Let's just keep killing here. This is the place to be. Even if we do have to fight it out, it's just worth significantly more. Alright, we can do this. I think. And maybe I should do some more breeding, actually. I do forget about that. I do have more resources at this point, so I can afford to do more breeding. Oh, Stoyakov. Meraxis rules over which realm? The Meraxis. That was the elephants. It was it the meadow or the swamp? Meadow or swamp? I think it was the swamp, right? Good, okay. Very good, my friends. Here's your prize. Power. Thank you. Here's a little dance advantages. Alright, let's extract. Extract some cores so we can use it to make cool things. Alright, extraction successful. And all hail Nightbot. Yes, defender of the realm. Slayer of chats. Slayer of spam, I mean. Slayer of the chat. He killed it. Slayer of the trolls of the chat. Alright, and we can just keep getting more favorable through these battles too, which is really sweet. Do we we have worms? Oh yeah, we can't extract these fights though. We can certainly get experience. And as long as we don't suffer too many curses at the beginning, I feel like we have a good chance of winning. Oh, crystal. Okay. Have we extracted all of you? Well, I want one of your cores. Thought I extracted you. Didn't I extract a core from you last battle? Extraction successful. And yes, vortex them to the ground. Yes, that vortex is quite mighty. It does save us from quite a few spells. I think 35% less spells is pretty significant, and then you get to keep those spells as well. Having a party full of those wouldn't be so bad. Then you wouldn't be getting hit by just about any spells, so yeah. Someday you won't need to fear the dark. You'll thrive in it. I am revered. Nice. Ah, and we might be able to get the summon spell too. Forgot. Keep getting more ingots. So yeah, there's that statue. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, donating. Just gives you 150. Okay, so. I've got. Let's see. I've got 6 emblems. Transient Spectre Core. Salted Earth. After this creature defends or provokes enemies, lose 30% defense and speed. Very rude. Your creatures have 10% extra defense. That's kind of nice. Requires 15. The Sniper. And I can buy this right now. Summon Death. Let's do that. Alright, Summon Death Gem. Cool. Can I put it on right now, or is it in my temporary? Okay, also, I never put on my rune. Didn't I get a rune? I got a done rune. Yeah. I forgot to put that on. Nice. For extra healing. Should have done that a while ago, actually. Whoops. Oh well. So, manage spell gems. Summon Death. Okay. And are you the one who wants it? Yeah, you've got more mana. But then again, you don't have enough mana generally to actually cast healing. Yeah, you know what? You do Summon Death, Moo. You're all defensive. Alright, nice. It only costs 1/3 of your mana, so it shouldn't be too bad. Alright, that'll help. Extra meat shields will help. Ah, yeah. Yeah, apparently that's what PewDiePie is doing these days. He is recycling Dr. Phil's content. Which I find kind of risky of PewDiePie. I hope he's doing it safely, because he did talk about how he got a copyright strike recently and can't do live streams. So, I mean, I just hope Dr. Phil isn't too litigious or whatever. Because I wonder what happens when you get to 2 strikes. I know he would... And I feel like YouTube would probably be more, like, soft-handed with, you know, like, the bigger channels than anyone else when giving them, the, you know, strikes. I mean, I have mixed feelings about that, because I kind of don't like the copyright strikes, but at the same time, if a channel as big as his can get a copyright strike, at least it shows that YouTube is being fair about their policies. They're not afraid to punish their bigger channels as well as their smaller channels. Although the bigger channels have more recourse, one might say. In any case, I don't know. Yeah, a lot of the policies are awkward and confusing, so... I don't know. I kind of wish... I wish it was easier to navigate, but... Yeah, it is a shame to hear about that. so my tree is doing better. Wonder if we'll be able to beat that boss soon. I'm feeling a significant amount stronger, at least. Should I do more breeding or face the boss, then do breeding? I feel like I should attempt to fight the boss, then breed. Because I keep lowering my power when I breed. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Just in case. Fine, silence me. PewDiePie wants to bring the third apocalypse. Did he bring... Or you mean like the adpocalypse, yeah. I don't know. I don't know how responsible he was for the other ones or what or all that, but could be. Let's try this boss again. It's hard to know what someone's true motives are. Should I don't think berserking is a good idea. I don't think more flight is a good idea. It's just, I always wonder what to do with Sai on the first turn, because... Just smack that one. Rupture! Nice! Way to go. It makes them all weak and vulnerable. Rupture went off right away. Nice. That's good news. We've taken out one opponent already. This might just work out. Okay, we got a curse. That's fine. Our imp doesn't care about curse. It's our melee people that cake curse. Okay. Keep shell bursting. Wait, I'm not used to you. Which one are you? Ah, okay, consumption. That's fine. Not too worried about that. I don't like your defense lowering thing though, so. Ah, Scourge Life. We blocked another spell. Nice. Alright, provoke them. And now, who has the lowest defense? 40. Who did I lower? Did I lower the boss as well, though? Minimum. Yeah, take out the boss. Before more curses. Die, you. Alright. Was that a pair of screwdrivers you got in your hand? This is looking good. Sacred Bark. Lust. Before battle, this creature gains copies of all the enemy's non-temporary spell gems. This trait ignores other creatures with the Lust trait. Okay, what a lusty demon. Well. I guess we should get rid of that, but first this. Alright, minimum defense. Prepare to die. Nice. Okay, another thing holding a baby. Remind me what this thing did? Cold touch. Right, it averages your stats. Could be worse. I'll get rid of you, Executioner. Minimum defense, alright. Good. And then I'll start whacking you. Gained Purgatory. We should look at these new spells, by the way. Sure, just keep destroying their defenses. Right, did it say you have minimum defense? Who had minimum? You're pretty low. You're at minimum. Okay, get rid of the Reaper. We got that thing. Oh no! They averaged out the stats of Saya. Oh, you jerk. Well, actually, that's kind of nice, because its defense is huge now. That's right, just average the stats. That's not so bad, actually. That's huge defense. Never mind. Yeah, Saya can live with that. We can live with that. It's a lot of spell power, though. Huh. But everyone's cursed now, and that sucks. Alright. And that deals extra damage to people who are healthy. Okay. Are you at minimum defense, by the way? Doesn't really matter, because none of us can attack without taking damage, so... Start throwing around shell bursts. Oh. Another ghost mom. Or something. Girly. Cripple. After this creature casts a damaging spell on an enemy, the target loses intelligence equal to 100% of the damage dealt. My mind! You've crippled my brain! Alright. Yeah, I can't afford Breath of Life. Oh. The summon costs more too. Okay. So let's just keep shell bursting. Alright, I'll do elemental barrier on you. Sure. Just keep throwing around shell burst. Shell burst is amazing. I'm so lucky we have shell burst. If we didn't have shell burst, we'd be screwed. Summon death, okay. Well, that's not good. Okay, death. Death just hit my little dude. My imp. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother with more flight. Can't anyways. We're getting a lot of kills. We're getting tired. Oh, Curse went away! Yay, Curse went away. Curse goes away eventually, I forgot. Good. Alright. Good news. Another one down. What do you do? And what do you do, by the way? Pariah. After an enemy is killed, your creatures gain invisible. Annoying. Enemies start battles with 30% less attack and intelligence and 50% less maximum mana. Okay. Well, you're late, so it doesn't matter. Just keep throwing around that elemental barrier. Okay, you've got a lot of spells. Let's take a look at these spells, because you've been absorbing a lot of spells throughout the battle. Scourge Life. Target takes a small amount of damage or massive damage if the target is a life creature. Purgatory. Target is sent to the bottom of the action queue. Call War. Summons War to periodically steal health from enemies and give it to your creature till the end of the battle. Only one War can be active. Oh, frickin' hell. Yeah, we're gonna call War. War! We have called War. We have summoned War. We are being attacked by death, but we have War on our side. Interesting. Is it like the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse just hang out with you and just helping you on work things out? That works for me. What are you doing, Marcus? You have some defense that you could lose. Shell Burst. Nice. What is that? I keep having to ask this question. Okay, Ein. Wetted Bones. This creature starts battles with 75% more attack and defense, but loses its 25% each turn. Well, it's going to be losing its defense a lot more quickly. Okay, who's low defense that deserves your minimum? Okay, you get to die. Die, die, die! It's weird how the numbers are in the corner of the screen when Saya attacks, but that's fine. Pestilence. Oh, we all get Curse again. Oh, screw you. Frickin' cursing everyone. Fine, we're just gonna have to go back to living with just Shell Burst all the time. We can live with this. That'll be fine. That'll be great. Some more Shell Burst for us. Alright, so we got War on our side. What else can you do for us? Don't have a lot of mana left. Just keep doing Shell Burst. Blood Shield. Oh. Artifact destroyed. Hey. That's annoying. Right, now I'm still cursed, so we're gonna have to do... So keep doing Shell Burst. Oh, but I can't I have to cast on the one person who's visible. Powers. Trace removed. Okay. Oh! We've reached the end! They're not coming back! We've got this! They're not coming back anymore. We've got this. We win. We finally win. Thank you, War. We win. We win. I'm pretty sure we win. We definitely win. What a battle. Epic. The souls of the undead Siralim army have been absorbed by the white nether orb. Erebus's power over the path of the dam has been restored. The loss of so many innocents with such promising futures is a wound to Rhodia that will not heal for some time. Still, to end their suffering was a necessary evil. They deserve that much, at least. Though you've come so far, I fear that your journey has only just begun. While you've won a great victory here today, there's little time for celebration. You may have conquered the dead on land, but what of the sea? Indeed! Your next step, Tiegon, is a journey where the dead ships dwell. There is someone from Siralim who is sapping my power. Perhaps one of the only people who survived the King of Siralim's necromantic massacre. Says Freedom, the skeleton god of the sea. Skeleton pirate god of the sea. Make haste to where the dead ships dwell, and I will see you there. Arr. Okay. Awesome. We're going to the land of a skeleton pirate. Well, that'll be a great thing to look forward to. All right. Awesome. Wonderful. All right, so this is a great place to save things off on. All right. Oh, and yeah, it just ends the game. I forgot. All right. Well, I want to leave it at the intro screen to the game. This has been Siralim 3 by Thylacine Studios. So thank you guys very much for watching. And shout-outs to Aaron Kessinger, Chung Treyu Mun, Omar Dehesa, Sai Red Eye, Bobby Turner. A huge shout-out to Sai Red Eye. And also Fast Race for the Super Chats. $10 and $20 Super Chats. I really appreciate that. Yeah, shout-outs to Bobby Turner, I Can't Sing, Yuval Pedro for suggesting the game, Mento, and Vincent de Lacroix. We had a pretty good turnout for this game, considering I don't think a lot of people are searching for it, because it's still in its early phases. But yeah, this game's awesome. I love it. It's been a while since I've had so much fun with this kind of RPG, so it's just been fun running around, grinding a bit, breeding new monsters and powering up, and then throwing your well-crafted party at new challenges, new bosses. You're testing, so you make a party and then you test it in all these sorts of ways against different bosses with different powers. And sometimes you find your party is a really well-oiled machine, perfectly designed to take down the foe. And sometimes you find that it's just a no-go, like that you'll only feel death and woe as, yeah, you don't have the right setup. You don't have the right thing to defeat the enemy. I don't know, I was thinking of a rhyme. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. I don't have the schedule made up for tomorrow exactly, so I guess it's gonna be a surprise. I am thinking about Terraria, though. I've also been thinking about Kerbal Space Program, because I have that lying around. And also, there's a bunch of these weird games by a comical channel called Film Cow that I might be messing with, too. I don't know. Tomorrow's streams are going to be a surprise, but I'll pick out something interesting. Maybe something funny. Because, yeah. There's a lot of interesting things to do. So, I'll leave those up in the air, and we'll figure out what I do tomorrow. Well, there will be 2 streams, of course. One at 7 p.m. and one at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thanks again. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye!